Wait, oh no, I thought. Tiger TV Live. We have some football action for you here today. The Jackson Reed Tigers varsity football team taking on that of the St. Albans Bulldogs for a home opener in this Jackson Reed football season. Jackson Reed started season 0-2, 26-0 loss at Kip, followed by I believe a 40-point loss at Yorktown, one of their annual opponents, and they will be finishing off their home and away. They started last year against St. Albans at St. Albans, went down to the Cathedral, lost 42-21. Decent game, all things considered, when you think about Jackson Reed football. Anyways, getting things started in front of a home crowd, an albeit fairly diminished home crowd. And I'll get into the kind of the reasons behind that. But this is Tigers football. This is Friday Night Lights. Tigers versus Bulldogs. Let's get this underway. The Bulldogs are 2-0. Got a good win last week against actually a couple of former Tigers at Bishop O'Connell, where Ryan Turpin and Jaden Campbell, two members of this team last year, are now playing. Jackson Reed kick off out of bounds. Now give St. Albans some advantageous field position. So for St. Albans, a lot of these big offensive names are guys that were around in this game last year at St. Albans. Among them, the starting quarterback, Brett Poxtis, and some big name weapons such as Edward Samuel, Will Martin, and most of all, Maryland Terrapin commit Zahir Cobb, a 3-star athlete. We saw him play last year. It'll be interesting to see him play today. And Martin's going to start it off. Short gain of about 4. Faked. Now looking deep for Zahir Cobb. And won't bring it down. Number 5, Dakari Davidson, doing a good job of making that difficult for him. That'll make it 3rd and 6. Let's see if the Tigers can get an early stop. Many options to right. The screen is here. Cobb up the middle and right to midfield. Will be down at the 50. First down for St. Albans. Not surprised to see that play call there. They definitely weren't expecting to get in the 3rd down, I think, at that stage. So they went with the easy option, screen to their number 1 athlete. Now they'll run it with Will Martin, and managing to stay on his feet will get about 6. Not staying in the huddle for long here. St. Albans certainly don't mind playing some fast football. Poxis rolling to the left. And that could have been picked off. Khalil Cunningham coming across and disrupting that one. Very nearly a pick. Wow. Yeah, good defensive play. I don't think that was actually Khalil Cunningham, by the way. Sebastian Paredes. Those numbers are hard to distinguish, so my bad. Though, yeah, I probably should have got it right the first time. Another 3rd down, 3rd and 4. Martin will carry it until he'll get a first down and about 2 more. Good tackle made there by, I believe, number 20, D'Anthony Joyner. They'll get down to the 39-yard line. St. Albans move the chains. They'll have a screen pass here. And they'll get a first down out of it, maybe more. He's going to take that one to the house. St. Albans lead early. Number 7, Edward Samuel. Going to get things going for St. Albans. Another one of those screen passes, but all I need to do is beat those 2 DBers at the near side. And he was able to take it all the way. St. Albans leads 6-0. Extra point to come. Here's the extra point for St. Albans. Boxes the hold. Kick is up and good. That was by number 17, Johnny Rossi, a sophomore for St. Albans, to make it 7-0. Advantage Bulldogs. By the way, I said earlier, and I'm now realizing I got this wrong. This is not the second year in a row of this game, but the third. St. Albans were here at the stadium 2 years ago, and it was another pretty big win for them. I believe 40-6 was the final score that day. And Rossi will be back on to take the kickoff. And the Tigers going to get their first offensive appearance going. Flowers will let it take a bounce. Try to work, and it's going to end up being Will Martin making the big tackle inside the 15. Tigers are going to get things going from the 14-yard line. So the Tigers offense gonna get things started for the first time. Charlie Slack, your starting QB for the Tigers, who are yet to score a single point in the regular season this year. Hoping to get that started right now. They got 4 to right now. Brady Flowers motioned, they had 4 to the left. Flowers motioned back to the right side. Still has trips left. Handed off. And again, about 4 out of it was number 6, Jaden Kane. Jaden Kane in the scrimmage, which was on Tiger TV Live. Definitely had an impressive showing. Not surprised to see him getting a start there. Tackles made by number 33, Max Delanian, sophomore for the Bulldogs. Second and 7. Hand it off again. And being less successful this time. Will go down as no gain. Third and long. Let's see if the Tigers go to the passing game here. Had some decent plays through the air in the scrimmage. Let's see what they've got right now. Again, it is Jaden Kane in the backfield alongside Slack. Screen to Flowers. A lot of white shirts in front of him, and he won't get by anyone. Zahir Cobb getting in there, making the tackle for a loss. Loss of a few. Tigers will go 3 and out. punt for Jackson Reed. He took his time with that. That's blocked. But it's back to a Tiger who laid down the shoulder there, but will go out of bounds. St. Albans will have it back in a very good position. St. Albans with the block punt. They'll have it inside the red zone. Ball marked at the 13-yard line. I think it was number 11, Nelson Pittman, got there for the Bulldogs. And they could pretty quickly get another score here. Been in the backfield. Poxis rolling to the left. Poxis back at the end zone for Cobb. He's got it. Touchdown, St. Albans. Hey. Another passing touchdown for St. Albans. Another one for the 3-star commit to the Maryland Terrapins, Zahir Cobb. And this one, well, definitely an unfortunate start. I'll be honest, I can't say I'm all that shocked. There's extra point for St. Albans. They lead 14-0. We'll be back. Kickoff for St. Albans. They lead 14-0 after a little over 3 minutes. Flowers again to receive the kickoff. Down at around the 24. Tigers offense back out there. Hoping to get a little more success last time. Went 3 and out, 2 plays on the ground, and then tried to get a screen pass, but got no more than about 3 yards on that set of downs. And I guess a flag in there for Jackson Reed. They've been pushed back inside their own 15. Again, they'll start with triple left. Slack, it's another screen ball targeting Brady Flowers, but into the dirt. Tried to continue this new drive as they left off the last one, but just unable to put it on target. Second and 10 for the Tigers. This time they'll go to the ground game with Kane. And again, he won't get much. I think that'll go down as a loss of yards. Number 70, Christopher Solomon, in there contributing to that tackle. But a couple other Bulldogs were certainly in the vicinity. Will go down as a loss of 3, 3rd and 13. Ooh, we got some jumps there. That could help us a little. Couple guys going over. Christopher Stallman among them. Nelson Pittman, I think, as well. So a 3rd and long will become a 3rd and a little less long. 3rd and 8. See if they go to the screen ball again. Empty backfield. Went to the near side for a quick one. Flowers has it, but had to go to the ground to bring it in. It was a low ball. Punt team will come on again. Meanwhile, looks like we have the student section in the building. Took about, 5 minutes of game time, a whole lot more actual time, and about 14 points scored by the opposition team, but Star student section able to match that of St. Albans, who are also here in pretty good voice. Here's the bunt for the Tigers. At least we got it off the time. Fall pretty short in our own territory. They'll let it roll across our 45 down at the Jackson Reed 46. First down, St. Albans, scoring on both their first drives. Pittman in the backfield, man in motion, but Pittman's going to take it. Come to the outside, and won't get past the DBs. Good tackle made by number 7, Keith Parham. Although that certainly still was not ideal for Jackson Reed. Ball down just outside the red zone to the Jackson Reed 21. Handing off to Pittman again. Again, he goes up the middle. Again, he is room on the left, trying to beat a man at the corner. Down at the 6. This time Brady Flowers in there, I think, to make the tackle. And it looks like the Bulldogs won't have to wait too long to get another one. Ooh, good hit there. Joyner, and a whole bunch of Tigers piling it on. Nothing for the Bulldogs there. Finally, good defensive play by the Tigers. And they'll have a change in the backfield. Will Martin back in it. They'll get it to him. Right side, beating one man, looking for the corner, has to beat Flowers. And just about gets to the pylon. Touchdown, Bulldogs. St. Albans 20, Jackson Reed 0. Number 17, Johnny Rossi, 2 for 2 on extra points. And now 3 for 3. Bulldogs lead 21-0. Be back. Another kickoff from Rossi. Fielded again on the left side by Flowers. Get across the 30, and he'll slide to around the 34. Will Martin, who brought him down. Now a third go for the Tigers offense. And off to Flowers, cut outside, and then back through the middle. Get some good yards, but there are flags on the play. And that one's going to come back. And yeah, unfortunately, that bit of creativity from Brady Flowers not going to come to effect. Jackson Reed will be pushed back. Holding call will make it 1st and 20. And now a timeout taken by Jackson Reed. We'll be back. About to say Tigers football back to it, but St. Albans student section got something going over there. Bringing out the, well, I'd say a smoke bomb. I doubt that's what it actually is. But they definitely never fail to entertain. But they do sometimes fail not being racist. Well, no, fact. Okay, and then the refs are going to go over to the student section facts. I'm definitely not a big fan of the St. Albans student section, but they, credit to them, that was impressive. Not sure what the words exchanged were. And I'm hoping that white smoke doesn't come up and block our view, but that it will. But yeah, luckily not going to be a very long stoppage. Halfway through the first quarter, Slack looking to throw. He'll dump it short. Flowers stayed on his feet initially, but will then be taken down. And the Tigers will be pushed even further back. Second and quite a lot. 26. Second and 26 for the Tigers. Albans showing blitz. Slack will get the ball off. Just out of the hands. Number 5, Bakari Davidson. Third and 26. See what the Tigers can do with it. Slack deep on the near side. That's picked off. Zahir Cobb, another big play for him. Flowers there to make the tackle. St. Albans will have it at the 38 of Jackson Reed. Another big play for the Maryland's commit, Zahir Cobb. Still 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Bulldogs football again. Show motion. It's going to be flipped out to number 3, Suh. Alex Suh gets through a few. Looking for the corner. He'll get there. Touchdown, St. Albans, number 4. Alex Suh, or perhaps Alex Sue, for St. Albans. Taking that one to the house. Bulldogs scoring 1 play. Once again, Johnny Rossi, 3 for 3 on extra points tonight. Make that 4 for 4. Tigers certainly made an effort at the edges to try and pull out that kick. Just not there in time. 28-0. St. Albans lead over Jackson Reed. And I'll remind you, we are we're not even 2/3 of the way through this quarter. Yeah, St. Albans kick it off. And Flowers going to let that one bounce out of play, so the Tigers going to start with some decent field position. Well, on the bright side, someone who's got a drum. And yeah, student selection took a little bit of time to pile in, but they're definitely a decent voice now. Well, at least the attendance is good. I mean, I don't know if I'd exactly say they're rocking, but you can't expect them to with this kind of scoreline. Which won't be right. But hey, they're definitely holding their own. And you can see down decent decent contrast between these two student sections. Tigers take another timeout, but we'll leave you on this picture for the moment. Tigers offense back at it. Pistol formation. 2 in the backfield for the Tigers. And QB looked to keep it, Charlie Slack, but then some whistles top side will stop the play before it could get going. It's going to be a false start against Jackson Reed. They'll move back 5. Empty backfield this time for the Tigers. Pass to the right side. And a short gain of about 2. Wait for... Yeah. For Brady Flowers was the recipient. And one thing I'll say is not a massive fan of these new uniforms. Does not make it easy to see who is who when it comes to the numbers. But I'll be honest, when we're talking complaints about this volleyball team, that barely scratches the surface. Screenplay for the Tigers, Akari Davidson beating the corner and getting out to the 40. Make it 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 5. Three and a half to play in the first quarter. And the Tigers with a decent chance of doing something they have not done so far in the game, getting a first down. Empty backfield again. Slack gonna look up the middle and first down. Gain of 9. And finally the Tigers offense gonna move the chains. There was Davidson on the end of that, and the Tigers move the chains and now have a chance to get into opposition territory. Slack, through the hands of St. Albans' Zahir Cobb. Yeah, once again, I apologize if I get any calls wrong when it comes to some of these Tigers players. Of course, this is our first football broadcast this year, but yet again, these numbers are fairly hard to distinguish between. Second and 10. And it's going to be another short pass, and that's almost picked off. Very nearly at the top side by number 7, Edward Samuel, the scorer of the first touchdown. That'll make it 3rd and 10. Tigers got things going with these short passes, but unsuccessful on the previous 2 attempts, and in fact, both of those could have been picks. Trip left. And they'll be targeting the left side, overthrown. 4th down. And the punt team. Yeah, punt team will come on for the Tigers. Sebastian Paredes to punt it off. And if you're a Tiger, it's the last man you want to see on the receiving end, Zahir Cobb. Punt from Paredes. Cobb will let it bounce. And now I think may have touched off the Bulldog, and that could have been risky. But they will ultimately fall on it. Number 56, Childs Hawk. That's quite a name. And now St. Albans will have possession. 2:30 to play in the first. And St. Albans on this possession can't make it a running clock, I should let you know. 35-point deficit is what is needed for the clock to run continuously. And they've scored on every possession so far. Hand it off. Up the gut. Looking for more. Spitting through and going down across the 35 was number 5, Lincoln Rozzi. Albans moved the chains after a 15-yard gain. Logan to the left. And beyond him, incomplete. Target was number 6, Trey Sheridan. Second and 10. 2:09 to play in the first. Samuel again the target on the screenplay. Cuts back in. And got some decent yards out of that. Ball placed at the 44 to make it 3rd. And very short, but yeah, there was a flag on the play, and that one will not count. St. Albans going to get pushed back. St. Albans pushed back very far. I think that's going to be a Not sure what for, but I think that's probably a personal foul. Got to move back 15. Second and 25 for the Bulldogs. What can they come up with here? Box is to the left side. Ooh, Martin, the ball is out. The Bulldog will fall on it. That was an impressive hit. Third and 26. Bulldogs with the pass. Targeting Samuel. Gets through one. And he'll get out pretty close to the first. Definitely an option to go for it, but the first time the Bulldogs will be faced with a fourth down today. Seth Paredes among the Tigers in to make the tackle. And the Bulldogs are going to go for it. Personally, if I was St. Albans, I'd give the punter some reps, but you know, there's definitely a reason why that offense is still out there. Given how things have gone for them, this shouldn't necessarily be the hardest fourth down to pick up. Razi in the backfield, but they're going to call timeout. We'll be back. Fourth and 3. Faked. Pox is going to keep. Here goes Poxidus all the way down to the 40 of Jackson Reed. St. Albans pick up the first down on the fourth and 3. 15 seconds to go in the first. And I'll be honest, I wouldn't be shocked if they could get another score before then. Now the Albans offense off the field again.
I'm in the building. Everybody get on the dance floor. Let's go. Let's take it all night long. Come on. We got it.
into the second quarter. Bulldogs up 28. One more score and converted an extra point. And the clock will run from there. Poxis up the middle, targeting Cobb. I'll take it to the house. Not Cobb, sorry, Alex Sue in for another touchdown. And there it is, 34-0. Extra point will result in a running clock for this game. Odds are definitely good that he makes it. 4 for 4, make it 5 for 5. 35-0. The Bulldogs lead over the Tigers. Now, I said that 35-point lead results in a running clock. At the very least, it should. Clock still stopped at 11:50. There's a chance that may be a second half only thing. We'll see. Once again, St. Albans Bulldogs 35, Jackson Reed Tigers 0. Tigers will get things started from around the 33-yard line. Still yet to see a whole lot of promise from Jackson Reed offensively. Got a first down on the last drive, so that was an improvement from previous. Extra long huddle for Jackson Reed. Empty backfield. Till it's not. That's Carter Williams coming back over. Now, motion back over to the right. Going to be a screen pass to him, Carter Williams, and he won't get much. Lots of yards. Number 15, Gabe Donahue, in on the tackle. Won't be lots of yards, actually. It'll go down as a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. I can try to change it up a little there. Trips left. That's where Slack is naturally looking. But ooh, he's blown up. That time's a loss of yards. Number 11, Nelson Pittman, in there to make the tackle. Paredes, the man that took the hit. Empty backfield. Another short pass out to the side. Paredes again. Will make it to about the 39. Another tackle credited to number 15, Gabe Donahue. Set up 4th and 5. And the Tigers offense, who certainly don't have much to lose right now, are going to stay out there. I think that 4th and 4, in fact. See if they get a hard count. Looks like we're setting up for a screen on near side, and ooh, that's going to work out for him. Tigers going to pick up the first here. And that was number 70, the real big man, Christopher Solomon. Jumping offside. But looks like, still no movement from the chain just yet. Of course, it's pretty much impossible for us to gauge the ruling of the refs from here. But yeah, there it is. It is a first down. And there's some extra fouls in there. That's definitely more than a neutral zone infraction. Tigers are going to start from the St. Albans 46. First time they get into Bulldog territory tonight. $7:34 to play in the second quarter. And again, I think the running clock, I guess that's just for the second half. Throwing out the middle, complete. First down. And Zahir Cobb leveling him at the end. That's a first down for Jackson Reed. Number 8, Khalil Cunningham, the tight end. And the Tigers have been liking the short balls, but that time they were able to beat them with speed. Something they haven't necessarily had in these previous plays. They don't move the chains. Empty backfield. They're going to force another offside there. Number 60, Adrian Lynch, went over and may have even won the Tigers some extra yardage. As, yeah, 2 flags were thrown there. Possible that one is just for the neutral zone infraction and another, as may have been the case the last time. Actually, never mind. It's going to go against Jackson Reed. So forget everything I said. Yeah, false start by us. First and 15. Oh, it's around the original line of scrimmage, maybe about a yard shy. That was Kari Davidson making the catch. Ooh, that's a drop ball. Parham almost there to pick it up. And Bulldogs going to fall on it and also take this one all the way. Another touchdown for St. Albans. A first defensive score to make it 41-0. I believe that was number 33, Max Delanian, came up with it. And yeah, 41-0. Miscommunication there really costing the Tigers. And there we go with the running clock. Johnny Rossi trying to go 6 for 6 on PATs tonight. Whistles before the kick. And the Tigers really staring down the barrel of what could be their worst loss in quite a while. Lost 60-0 to the Dunbar Crimson Tide at the stadium 2 years ago. Though this could well exceed that. Unlikely that it exceeds the, as far as I know, worst loss the Tigers have ever faced. In 2022 against Archbishop Carroll, they lost that one 79-0. That was a team of a top 10 player in the country, by the way, Nick Harbor, though I don't believe he played that day. Rossi. 6 for 6. Now under 2 minutes to play with the running clock in the first half. Kick off from Rossi. We're being driven back and down at around the 26. It's Dakari Davidson. Tigers have to really hurry up if they want to get something on this drive. They've already used 2 of their timeouts. And that is the one thing that can stop the clock at this rate. So it'll take some effort by the Tigers to make some of this drive. You can see the clock over there already down to about 1:10. So sometimes forcing it, trying to move quick as the half winds to an end can only make things worse for you. That happened similarly in a game against Blue 2 years ago. Cunningham the target of that. He'll get across the 35, right in the middle. As I was saying in that Blue game in 2023, Tigers were down, I believe, about 2 scores going into the half. Wanted to get a good drive going. Ended up throwing a pick 6 that kind of put the game out of reach. Though, I don't think anything matters at this point. Trips right. And yeah, already just 10 seconds to go. And flags. They go against the, yeah, it looks like they'll go against the Bulldogs, but it won't matter. Clock hits 0. There. Actually, no, I think that will go against Jackson Reed, maybe. Let's see if they maybe give them an untimed down. I think that might be what we're seeing here. They're staying on the field. Now there is confirmation. That is the end of the half. St. Albans Bulldogs 42. Jackson Reed Tigers zip. Back. Welcome back to Tiger TV Live. Oh. 1.5 down. Another half to go. That was muffed, but Tigers will come down with it. So, with the running clock, this game shouldn't be going for a little more than another half hour. Trips right, but we got an offside. Top side by a Bulldog. And Tiger's gonna have a 1st and 5. That may have been Delanian, the defensive player who returned that fumble for a touchdown in the 2nd quarter. They'll find the man in motion, who's hit hard at the 25. It was Brady Flowers, and the tackler was number 21, Rowan Banks. Three on the short side, trips right. You know, that means Parham is found. He'll get across the 30. Make it 3rd and manageable. Tigers facing a 3rd and 4. 3rd and 3, actually. As is often the case, the Albans defense are waiting on the Tigers in the huddle. Tigers won't pick it up. Now another 4th down. Flowers was the back. 4th and 1. And the Tigers offense going to stay on the field. They have already been able to pick up a 1st down via a hard count on 4th down. And that's a mistake we've seen a couple times from the Bulldogs, is jumping offside into the neutral zone. Won't get him there. And the Tigers will not pick up the 1st down. Turnover on downs. Number 88, Malelo Massimini making the tackle. John Ford making some gains all the way out across the 20, still fighting down to the 15, and finally it is blown dead. Good first rep for number 31, John Ford. Bulldogs in the red zone. And they'll keep it with the sophomore John Ford to the left side. And across the 10. But a good hit by Khalil Cunningham in there. Bulldogs, by the way, I think I mentioned this, the reigning Class A BC State champions. They have a lot of returning starters from last year, as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast. I recognize a lot of these names from this matchup last year. Zahir Cobb, Will Martin, of course the quarterback, Brett Poxtis. And the Bulldogs certainly going to look to repeat as Class A champions. Handed off to Ford, got through quite a few Tigers. Still on his feet, and into the end zone. Johnny Rossi and the kicking team once again out on the field. He's 6 for 6. Let's see if he makes it. If he doesn't, he'll go 6 for 7. Whistles beforehand, but he knocked that one through. Good flag going against the Bulldogs, and they'll re-kick from a few yards back. As I said, we were actually there. All right, yeah. Johnny Rossi, good on 6 point after attempts. Will he make it 7? High snap brought down and knocked through. 7 for 7. $49-0. The Bulldogs lead over the Tigers. Looking for room on the opposite side. Davidson will get across the 25. Flag on the play. 2. And maybe a scuffle there at the end. Just realizing I never changed the quarter count, by the way. My mistake. All right. So the Tigers are going to be moved back. And this drive will start from the Tigers' 11. Already just 2 minutes to play in the quarter. That's how these games go when you get the running clock. We'll be out of here pretty quick. I think a timeout used by St. Albans. Indeed it was. Step away for a moment. Back from the Albans timeout, minute 46, playing the first. Here's Jaden Kane out to the left side, trying to spin through a couple, get again about 3. Second and medium. About 5 to a first. Trips right. Targeting Davidson. He'll slip through one and a couple more. Being held around the ankles, but he'll dive forward and I think maybe just about pick up the first. Yes, he will. Shane's going to move. Tigers taking their time in the huddle. 20 seconds remaining in the quarter. Empty backfield. Through the left to the right. Final seconds of the quarter. They'll get it off. And, brought in with one hand and getting across the 35. Heck of a play there by number 15, Michael Walker. That'll take us to the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter getting underway. Flowers targeted. Gets through 2, but taken down by number 10, Preston Palos. And seen a lot of launches today. There's another flag on the field. Looking like it's going to go against the Bulldogs. That one did not go in St. Albans, so one to Jackson Reed. They'll be backed up 10. Make that 15. Well, no. Okay, yeah, backed up 10. No, 15. All right. Once again, with the advantage held by the Bulldogs, the clock is ticking in. There are 10 minutes to play as of right now, and barring a timeout from either side, that is exactly how long there is left until the end of this game. Looking to the near side, but blocked. Heck of a play there by Lolo Massimini. Make it second and apparently 35. Okay. I have no idea how the Tigers got this backed up. Under pressure, but he'll get a ball out. Targeting Davidson, incomplete. Tiger student section wanted a flag there, and I don't blame him. Not the cleanest contact there. And yeah, there's Dakari Davidson as well, complaining about the lack of flags. Yeah. 3rd and 25. Definitely was not 2nd and 35 previously, but that's what the scoreboard said it was. Kane goes into the slot. And now an empty backfield. Kane goes back over to the right. Looking near side, firing deep once more, and over the heads of anyone. Flowers is in the air. He is the closest Tiger. Closest man to it was number 24, Duran Tazewell. Here's a punt by Paredes. Cobb calling a fair catch, and he'll dive to bring it in across midfield. Halfway through this fourth, 6 to play, and as I said, it will be 6 exactly, barring a timeout. Gain of about 3 for Lincoln Razi. Second and 7. Tigers defense racing to get out there. New man in that back, but that's a great tackle. Number 20, DeAnthony Joyner, stopping him in his tracks. And moving St. Albans back. Rusher was number 41, Ben Marr. They're 9. That's a more successful run by Morgan across the 45. But that will bring up 4th down. And offense looks to stay on. Haven't punted the ball once today. And they'll look to keep it that way. 4th and 4. So it is Ben Marr in the backfield for the Bulldogs. So taking their time with this. Hand it off to Ben Marr. Got a crease on the left, but he won't get there. Turnover on downs. Tigers get it back. Timeout. Clock stopped at 3:37. Three and a half play. Ooh! What a break up there by number 43. Whose name and number are not on his max reps roster from the Bulldogs. So, unfortunately, not able to credit him. Would have liked to. But he's a freshman, apparently. New quarterback, by the way. Also a freshman, number 11, Cy Amos. 2nd and 10. Amos rolling left. Broke it up. Number 22, Mason Marr. Presumably the brother of Ben, who had some reps at running back previous offensive drive. Make it 3rd and 10. Third and 10. Aims to throw again. Right side. Not really any Tiger in the vicinity. And I'll say this. St. Albans get going down there. As bad as this game was, at least I don't go to a high school with an actual alma mater song. Couldn't take anything seriously. Fourth and 10, Tiger's still out there. Empty backfield. Pocket collapses. Here's Amos. Gets it off. Caught. Just a few yards short of the first. Davidson making the catch, but it's turnover on downs. And with 45 seconds remaining, I think we're only going to get one more play, if that, for the Bulldogs. And I'll say this. Certainly a big and certainly an impressive win for St. Albans Bulldogs, for their fans, for their student section. I mean, they definitely needed a pick-me-up after the events of Wednesday afternoon. I will not elaborate on that. But yeah, they're going to let the clock wind down here. Clock loaded 0. Final score, St. Albans Bulldogs 49, Jackson Reed Tigers 0. Have you missed Jackson Reed football yet? Guess what? We got some more broadcasts coming your way, including next week against Phelps. Now, it says on the schedule, officially, it is listed as an away game, but I've heard talks that that's not the case, so that we'll actually be here at Horse on the third field. But either way, we are looking to broadcast that. That's going to be a good game, and I mean that for real. That will be a good game. Otherwise, as per usual, we'll have every home game here on Tiger TV Live, and I'll give you a rundown of those real quick. That's Phelps next week, and then on the 26th, Tigers at home facing Eastern. They will not return at home until October the 25th for the homecoming game against Coolidge, and they'll cap it off senior night, November 7th against Woodson. That'll do it for us here at Tiger TV Live. For all of us here at Tiger TV Live, I'm Samuel Biggie.